Hello guys, it's me Finley. Welcome back to the video on the channel. Now guys, today instead of us reacting to horror animations, today instead we're going to be reacting to horror stories, and the video that we're going to be reacting to is 3 scary, true, crazy, best friend horror stories. So let's just hop straight into this and let's go. Jesus, that took long to say. Let's go. Story 1.
This is a very delicate personal story of mine.
Okay.
So I'm going to change names and small details around so nobody may recognize it to be me.
Okay.
I'd been good friends with a girl named Jess for almost 6 years. Since high school, basically.
Okay.
We even went to college together and dormed together.
Okay.
When we were in our junior year of
As
college,
of right now, it seems
we
good.
moved out of the dorms and into
But
an
I know
off-campus
something bad's going to
apartment.
happen because it's scary
It was a
stories,
3-bedroom
obviously.
apartment, and
So-
our third roommate was our friend Stacy. We were less close with Stacy, but we had no problems with her. In fact, the 3 of us would go out together on the weekends. I just had more of that best friend tell everything vibe with Jess, if you know what I mean.
Okay, nice.
It was the spring semester, spring break was approaching, and we were planning the days we'd be going home. Stacy and I were planning on leaving the same day. Jess was going to be staying an extra day because she said she needed to work one final shift at her job.
That's
So the
understandable.
day
I
came
don't
that
know
Stacy and I left.
what could possibly
I
go
said
wrong.
bye to Jess,
Like,
even though I would probably
Probably
be seeing her
something
the next
follows
day at
here,
home.
but
I left
what
and
could
hit
go
the
wrong?
road. But you ever forget something, and when you remember it, it hits you like a brick? That was what happened to me while on the freeway.
That's happened. That's happened
pulled
to
to
me
the side of the-
so many times, and I hate it so much. It's honestly like the worst thing ever.
Road in a hurry and checked my bags for my laptop.
That,
checked
it's
my
just
backpack
such a
too.
pain. It's like
I
it's
realized
like
I had forgotten
as you're
it.
walking home, you just
I had driven
or,
half
like,
an hour
driving
already.
home, you just
Now I had to
remember
go back
something.
just to get my laptop.
and even if you're far away
As
from the
much as I
place,
didn't
you're
want
still
to, I
gonna
had to.
have to go back.
I couldn't go
So
almost 2
stupid.
weeks without my computer. So my half-hour drive back to the apartment began.
Right.
When I got back, I let myself in and called for Jess, ready to tell her what an idiot I was. She didn't call back, so she didn't appear to be in the apartment.
That's a bit weird.
Her door was wide open, though.
That's a bit
I usually
sus,
kept it
you know,
shut,
really.
especially when she wasn't
You know,
home.
it's a bit
I
weird.
checked my
just
room for
saying.
my laptop up and down, but I couldn't find it. Curiously, I walked to Jess's doorway and looked into her room, and
It
there it
says in
was.
it. Oh
Her
no!
laptop was open on her bed,
Why-
next to her laptop.
Why is her laptop
Why
there?
didn't she call or text me?
Yes.
I went to pick it up and saw my laptop was signed in. She somehow got into my account. That meant she knew my password.
Oh
I switched
my!
to looking
How
at
does
her
she know
laptop.
your password?
It
Like,
got worse from here.
I would never give
There
my
was a
best friend my
folder
password.
open
Honestly.
containing a bunch of pictures. Pictures of me. Some of the
No!
most disturbing pictures I found were
What
pictures
the
of me passed out on the
hell?
couch after drunk nights out, and pictures of me in a towel, either in my room or in the
Oh,
bathroom.
what the
My heart was
hell?
racing. I
That's
shut my laptop and
weird.
started searching her room. Her
That's
closet
actually
specifically,
terrifying. What
and
the
I found
hell?
a number of my
Why?
belongings, mostly articles
Why?
of clothing.
Just
some
why?
I won't mention
What you get
because
out
it's
of it is
disturbing and
you
embarrassing.
don't get anything out of it. Well,
I
I
grabbed
mean,
all
you
my
do
stuff
get
I could find
some
and stormed
enjoyment,
out. I
but
locked my bedroom door and left
like,
the apartment.
you
I
don't
didn't call
get
Jess.
anything out of
I
it.
called my parents as soon
You
as I
don't get
got back
anything
in my
out of
car.
it, do you?
They didn't have any words.
Right.
They couldn't even give me advice because this was so messed up.
I know.
By the time I
If
got
I was in
home,
that situation,
I saw Jess
I would-
blocked me on everything.
Yeah,
Instagram,
I would
Snap.
block her
I
first.
assumed
She would have
blocked
blocked
my
me. I
number
would
too.
block her first.
I
I'd
never
be like,
tried
nope,
contacting her again.
I am never
By
gonna
the
talk
time
to you
I got
ever
back
again.
to the apartment
So,
a week and a half later,
Yeah.
all of her stuff was out of the apartment. I didn't see her again for almost a whole year until she was
That's
out
good.
with our mutual friends and we ran into each other.
oh no.
She wouldn't even look at me.
Yeah.
She couldn't even
of
gather the
course.
courage to confront me about it.
Yeah.
The person that I thought was my best friend for 6 years was a sick, twisted stalker
Yeah.
storing lewd
That's-
pictures of me and
That
stealing
is.
my belongings.
Oh, but that is
This
terrifying.
brought
That's
to light an incident that happened our first
yeah,
month
no,
in the apartment.
no, that's
I
terrifying.
was
That's,
drunk after a night of drinking,
Oh
and I
my
woke
God,
up
that's
shortly after
terrifying.
falling asleep to a sound in my closet. I
Oh
remembered
no.
sitting up, rubbing my eyes, and looking
It's
around
her.
the
It's
room,
Jess, isn't it? It's
thinking I
Jess.
saw and heard
It's
someone
Jess.
in the closet.
It's Jess. It's Jess.
I was so
it's
scared
Jess.
that I ran to
It's
Stacy's
Jess,
room
it's Jess,
screaming
it's Jess.
because her room was closer.
Okay.
By the time she went to check the room with
It's
me,
Jess. It's
the
Jess.
closet was empty,
It's
and Jess
Jess.
allegedly never woke up to come check the commotion. It made sense to me now that she was in my closet that night. I get sick to my stomach thinking about all the things that she may have done.
She
that I
was
would
in the
never know.
closet. She was the one stalking her. This advert. I knew it. I knew that there was an advert. I knew it. I wholeheartedly knew it because I'm smart. I'm not smart. I'm dumb. But I would be just completely honest. I'm dumb. I'm one dumb bird. What's this
My old
terrifying
best
story?
friend Jason had a number of disorders. Well, I guess if you'd call them that. He had insomnia, he frequently had night terrors, and he
Insomnia.
battles depression. I'm
Holy
sure he's got
hell.
other personal issues that he doesn't really share. All I know is he takes a lot of medication.
Jesus. I feel
One
sorry
day,
for him.
he and his roommate were having serious issues, worse than usual. Jason
Okay.
called me all distressed, saying they just got into a screaming match with one another, and it almost got physical, and that he needed a place to crash for a couple nights.
Sure.
I told him not a problem. He could sleep on the couch in my apartment for a few nights. When he arrived, I tried pressing him for more details on the fight,
Sure.
like why it happened,
Yeah.
but he didn't tell me anything.
I bet you it's going to be
respected
like
that,
a
though.
stupid
If he
reason,
didn't want
something
share
to do with
personal
because of
details
him.
like that, I wasn't going to
bet
press
you.
him further for it. He dropped his backpack full of clothes in the corner of the living room, and he kind of just watched TV and played Call of Duty on my Xbox for most of the day and night. I hung out with him for a bit, but I had my own things to take care of. When I got home, Jason was passed out on the couch under a blanket. I passed him quietly and got ready for bed.
Okay.
I woke up randomly, feeling extremely thirsty, and the water bottle I kept next to my bed was empty.
Oh no!
Quietly went through the living room towards the kitchen.
Don't start this now.
As I passed by the couch, I couldn't help but notice Jason wasn't on it. His
Oh,
bag was still in the corner of the room, though, so it's not like he left.
No.
Maybe he ran to the bathroom.
No.
Either way, I didn't look around for him. I went back to my room and kept the door open a crack.
No.
It was a long time that I didn't hear Jason leaving the bathroom, though, or simply laying back down on the couch for that matter.
Oh no.
So I was going to get back up and look around for him
Oh,
just
no,
because
no,
I was
no,
concerned.
no.
But as I got up, I started hearing these ticking or clicking sounds, kind of like a rodent. I looked around the dark room, and only then did I notice Jason standing in the corner of my room, arms flat at his sides. I let out a scream and jumped, startled as putting how I felt mildly.
Oh my
Yes, even in this dark
goodness.
room, I was able to realize it was Jason. I threw my pillow at him and yelled, "What the actual hell are you doing?" He flinched and he stopped making the ticking noises, then walked out of my room in this stiff, creepy manner. I heard him basically collapse onto the couch. I stepped out into the living room to try to talk to him. He
Holy.
didn't answer.
Oh!
I realized he must have been sleepwalking.
Oh, that's terrifying.
The next morning I asked him about it, and he said he didn't remember any of it. I asked him if he tends to sleepwalk. He said no, or at least not that he was aware of. But other than that, the day was pretty normal. We chatted
Oh.
and hung out in the living room for a while.
God, that's
And I
terrifying.
had to go out and run some errands.
Oh,
He'd
that's
be
scary.
staying one more night at my place. I once again woke up randomly in the middle
Oh
of the night.
no. I'm not
This time
looking.
I wasn't thirsty, so I don't know what woke me up.
Oh
For
no.
curiosity's sake, I got up to check if Jason was on the couch.
He's not, is
He
he?
wasn't. Not again.
Guys,
I called Jason's
the wind outside is howling and it's scaring the living life out of me. Because I'm watching these scary animations, it's scaring the life out of me. Oh god.
name pretty loud. He wasn't in the bathroom or the kitchen, nor did he seem to be in my room. I climbed back into bed and tried texting his phone,
Not looking,
but
not
nothing
looking.
delivered, so it seemed to be off. I called his name one more time, really loud, and then I heard this disturbing, muffled speaking sound. I looked at the closet where it was coming from, and I saw through the 6-inch opening, Jason's face in the dark, peeking through the door, his hands over his mouth. I
Oh
yelled at him full
no.
volume to get him out of my closet.
Oh
He didn't
no.
listen. He had to be sleepwalking again. I went to the closet to open it fully. I grabbed his arm and pulled it to get him out of the closet.
No.
But as I did that, I saw the big carving knife in his hand. I looked at his half-lifeless looking face and ran to the bathroom and locked myself in. I considered calling the police, but I
No.
didn't. I waited until I
Oh
heard
my-
him go back to the couch. Then I ran to my room and locked the door.
No.
I didn't understand how sleepwalking could escalate to a level that he'd be picking up weapons. It didn't seem right. Laying in my bed at 3 in the morning, I DM'd his roommate telling him what just happened and asking him what happened
That
between the two of
picture.
them.
Oh my god.
He
That's
didn't reply until the next morning. I woke up to 3 long
Oh.
DMs from his roommate. Basically, in short, he told me Jason is a sicko freak who needs help. And he said Jason came into his room with a knife the last night he was there and was standing at the foot of his bed before he tackled him to the floor. He
Oh.
said Jason claimed it was sleepwalking.
Oh no.
but his roommate didn't believe it. This made the whole thing even scarier.
I'm not looking.
because
I'm
Jason
actually so
told me
scared right
that
now.
he doesn't sleepwalk.
I'm actually
or
so
not that he's
scared.
aware
I'm
of.
not even gonna look.
I asked Jason to
Tried to
leave
look
that
away.
day because of what was going on. He did so. I
Trying
think
to
he
look
went back
away.
to his mom's house. Jason and I still follow each other on social media.
Terrifying. No,
I kinda
why?
figured things out for
Why
him after
follow
that.
someone
Still don't know
who
what
was
to make of him or the
stalking
fact that
you
he brought a knife
in
into
your
more than one
house?
person's room in the middle of the night.
Exactly. Oh, these are already so scary. I just want to end the video here. You know, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Let's just end the video there, because this is so scary.
This is a deeply personal and
Right.
disturbing story. I'm not sure why I'm choosing to share it with the internet, but here goes. I don't have too many friends.
Alright.
Up until a few days ago, I looked at this guy Milo as my best friend for a while.
Milo.
I met him in one of
Milo's
my college classes.
Milo looks like a
We
good
got
name.
along mostly because we always cheated on tests together and helped each other to find the answers for our homework assignments.
Yeah.
Eventually, we started hanging out outside of class, and I would sooner or later start telling him a lot of personal stuff that I didn't tell many other people. Just because I felt most comfortable with him didn't mean I saw him as this super high quality, genuine guy. He
Yeah.
was just someone I thought was somewhat there for me.
Yeah.
There was this one night I didn't have plans, so I hit him up, and he suggested we hit one of the bars in town. I drove the two of us there since I wasn't planning on getting too drunk. This night, though, he for whatever reason decided to get blackout wasted, ordering shot after shot, mixed drink after mixed drink.
Jesus.
I had a couple drinks and cut myself off so I could drive. Milo was so drunk that he was approaching random girls and saying some pretty foolish things that were causing me to cringe. At one point I had to apologize to these two girls for him and tried to make light of it, but really the night just wasn't going the way I wanted it to, which was to have a chill, laid-back night out with my friend.
Yeah.
He made it stressful, so I pulled him out of the bar and sat him in my car to drive us back to his apartment. I'd never
Yeah.
actually been inside of his apartment before. This was the first time. I walked him inside and laid him down on his couch, where he instantly seemed to just crash and pass out. He dropped his phone out of his hand and onto the floor, but didn't flinch. So yeah, he was out.
Yeah.
His
Out.
phone was
Out
on
like
and
a light.
unlocked,
Like a light.
Honestly, I always wondered what the hell Milo even did for work, considering he always seemed to be down to spend money, but never talked about work. In a perfect world, I shouldn't have done this, but I picked up his phone and started going through his camera roll. I
Okay.
don't know what I was expecting to find, honestly. I was really just being a sneaky snoop, but I was doing it because I often thought Milo was a little sketchy and was hiding some things. His camera roll was full of
Okay.
junk, like screenshots of websites, texts, and a bunch of selfies. So I went to the album section and found this suspicious album titled Girls. I opened it expecting to find nudes or porn pictures or whatever,
Yeah.
but no, it was much worse. What I found in there were pictures of young women tied up to a bed, and a lot of the pictures the women were visibly distressed and crying. I won't get into any graphic detail, but the pictures were disturbing. I thought maybe they were from the internet at first, but I took note of the blue bed cover. I went to Milo's room and flicked on the light. When I saw the blue bed cover, I shook my head in disgust.
Oh
I guess because
my
I actually had no
God.
idea how to feel.
No!
I sent a couple of the pictures to myself, then deleted the texts off his phone. I put the phone back on the floor next to him and left. The next day he texted me, "I know you went in my room. We need to talk now." He followed
No!
that up with, "If you saw any pictures, they were just role-playing pictures."
No! They're not
ignored
roleplay. They're not
I didn't know
roleplay.
how he knew
They
I saw
are
the
not
pictures, though.
roleplay.
And I don't know
That
how he knew I was in
is
his room.
a lie.
That next night he came to my door and rang the bell like 30 times. I ignored it. And hours later, when I was trying to sleep, rocks were thrown at my window, and I heard Milo outside calling up to me. Moments later, I heard him trying to open one of my windows.
No!
That's when I picked up my phone and called him, and yelled at him to simply leave me alone or I would be calling the cops. Then I hung up. He didn't text me or call me again. I still have those two pictures on my phone, and I'm really wondering
Don't
what I
show
should
us.
do and how I should proceed with
Go
it.
to the
He
police!
really knows I saw
Go
those pictures.
to the
I
police!
don't know if he's gonna target
Go
me if he gets
to
the
the
chance, or if
police!
he's gonna move
It's
out or what.
simple. Go,
At this very
go
moment,
to the police.
I'm a little scared
Go
for my well-being.
to the police. Go to the police. Go to the police. Go to the police. Report it. Then he will be thrown in jail. Bam. Simple. Report it to the police. Report it. Report it to the police. It's not that hard. I don't know what that was. I was just like I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, then please drop a like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.